warm and quietly hopeful, like a letter from a friend who figured something out and can't wait to share it, gently. What if I told you that the secret to changing your finances isn't doing more? It's doing less, but doing it on purpose. Most of us start the year with a list: pay off debt, save more, invest, build an emergency fund, stop overspending. And by February, the list is collecting dust. Not because we're lazy, not because we don't care, but because we were trying to climb 10 mountains at once. This year, I want to invite you to try something different, something quieter, something that actually works. 1 year, one goal. That's it. Just one financial goal, chosen carefully, pursued gently, for an entire year. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But simplicity is the point. When you give your full attention to one thing, something shifts. The noise fades, the guilt fades, and progress, real progress, begins to appear. So how do you choose the right goal? That's what we're going to walk through today, together. First, let's talk about why scattered goals fail. Imagine you're watering a garden. You have one watering can and 10 plants spread across a huge field. You run from plant to plant, giving each one just a little, a splash here, a drop there. At the end of the day, you're exhausted, and every plant is still thirsty. But what if you chose just one plant? You water it fully, every single day. You watch it, you tend to it. By the end of the year, it's flourishing. Your money works exactly the same way. When your energy is split 10 ways, nothing grows. When it's focused, everything changes. Now the question is, which plant do you choose? There are really only a few categories your goal will fall into, and each one is valuable. The key is knowing which one is right for you right now. The first category is protection. This means building an emergency fund. If you don't have one yet, or if it feels too small, this might be your goal. An emergency fund is the foundation of everything. It's the reason a car repair doesn't become a crisis. It's the quiet cushion that lets you breathe. A good starting point is 1 month of essential expenses. A stronger goal is 3 months. And if you want to feel truly steady, 6 months. Pick a number, make it your only mission. Watch how safe life starts to feel. The second category is freedom. This means paying off debt. If you carry debt that weighs on you, that shows up in your thoughts at night, this is likely your goal. Choose one debt, the smallest one, or the one with the highest interest rate. Put every extra dollar toward it. Ignore the others for now, just pay minimums on everything else. This is called focus, and it works. The third category is growth. This means saving or investing towards something. Maybe it's a travel fund, a home deposit, your first investment account, retirement contributions. Growth goals feel exciting, but they require a foundation. If you have debt and no emergency fund, build those first, then grow. If your foundation is solid, though, a growth goal can feel like planting seeds for the life you actually want. So, which category feels most urgent to you right now? Sit with that question. Don't overthink it. Your gut usually knows. Once you've chosen your goal, the next step is making it specific. Save more money is not a goal. It's a wish. Save $4,000 for an emergency fund by December 31st. That is a goal. Specific, measurable, and grounded in a real timeline. When you write a specific goal down, something changes in your brain. It becomes real. It has weight. It has direction. Write yours down today, even on a sticky note, even in your phone. Then comes the part most people skip, making it automatic. The most powerful thing you can do for your goal is remove yourself from the equation. Set up an automatic transfer on payday, even $50, even $25. Before you see the money, it moves. Before you can spend it, it's working. Automation is not about discipline. It's about designing your life so that discipline isn't required. Now, let's talk about the middle of the year, because that's where most goals quietly die. Around month 4 or 5, the excitement fades, progress feels slow, life gets busy. You might miss a month, and that's okay. Missing a month doesn't mean you failed. The goal is still there. Your intention is still there. You simply return. Like coming home after a long trip, you don't need to explain yourself. You just walk back in, make some tea, and keep going. Progress doesn't have to be dramatic to be real. A small step forward taken consistently will always outrun a burst of effort followed by burnout. So when things feel slow, zoom out. Look at where you started. Even the smallest movement forward is worth honoring. And as the year goes on, you'll notice something unexpected. The focus itself starts to feel good. Not just the money, but the clarity, the sense of knowing what you're working towards, the quiet confidence that comes from keeping a promise to yourself. This is what one goal does that 10 goals never can. It teaches you that you are someone who follows through. And that belief, once it rakes root, changes everything that comes after. So here's what I want you to do today. Choose your category: protection, freedom, or growth. Write one specific goal, set up one automatic action, even if it's small, and then let the year do its work. You don't need to overhaul your entire financial life this weekend. You just need one clear direction and the patience to walk it gently for 12 months. 1 year, one goal. That's enough. You are enough. And this year, something is going to grow.